Julia Gillard says the local car industry is too important to lose, and she's challenged the opposition to dump its plan to wind back subsidies. Under its present policy, the coalition would cut government assistance to car makers by $500 million. Ben Knight reports.
Politicians can always count on a popular reception at car factories because everyone knows they wouldn't have a job without government support. In the past, governments have been sensitive about the billions of dollars that go into keeping Australia's car makers afloat. But just days after another multi-million-dollar grant, Labor has sniffed an opportunity to wedge the opposition, calling on it to drop its plan to cut subsidies to the car industry.
Defend the automotive industry and ensure that we remain, as a country, committed to high technology, high wage, high skilled jobs right into the 21st century.
It's a deft piece of politics. The government is bragging about its massive subsidies to an industry that can't survive on its own, and it's criticising the opposition for wanting to spend $500 million of that money somewhere else.
Those countries that have lost their automotive industry, and there are many that have done that, deeply regret it.
And the opposition isn't directly defending its plan to cut that $500 million. Instead, it's accusing Labor of having taken twice that much out of the industry already. Tony Abbott has reportedly been telling car makers that the coalition's policy will be dropped, but that's unlikely to happen without a fight within Liberal Party ranks.
There is a view that companies like Ford have been partly responsible for the situation they find themselves in by lagging behind what the market wants, which is smaller cars with alternative fuels.
The Ford Territory's been around for nearly 7 years, but it only came out with a diesel option last year. When that finally happened, sales jumped by 57%. Holden is currently trying to cut its own deal to keep its Australian operations open, but a homegrown Commodore may not be part of that future.
I don't think it's secure to have a unique South Australian or Australian vehicle that only supplies the domestic market.
A deal's expected to be finalised within weeks. Ben Knight, ABC News, Melbourne.